Hey guys, Snake here. Yeah, I know I changed my username. So, if you read the title of this video, I'm going to be telling some stories when I broke my bones, because I've broken a lot of bones. And so, well, I'm going to tell you the first time I broke a bone right now. Okay, so the first time I ever broke a bone was when I was 4 years old. You know, peak of, being smart. And so, I used to do this thing where I would get on my parents' bed and then jump off and land like Spider-Man or something. And so one time I jumped off and then I landed on my arm and boom, little stupid dumb baby Alex landed straight on his arm and broke his arm. So I distinctly remember running to my mom that was in the living room. And I was like, "Mom, look at my arm." And I remember dangling my arm around because it was broken in half. And, like, the look on her face looked like she just witnessed a dead body. So she told me to get in the car, like, immediately. So I got in the car. I was just sitting there, like, not really feeling a lot of things because, like, there's an ice pack on it and, like, shock. So we drive, like, to the middle of bumfuck nowhere to this, like, medical place. And my mom run in, like, my son's arm is broken. We need a cast. So, well, we got in there, and the nurse was like, "Oh, what did you do?" And I was like, "I jumped out the bed like Spider-Man." And then this happened. I started, dangling my arm again. And then, well, she was like, "Ooh, we gotta put a fucking cast on that." So we put a cast on my little broken arm. I had to have it on for like a month, and it sucked. But I wasn't going to school. It was like in the middle of summer. So basically, I just had to lay in my bed and watch Pokemon. Because, like, what else would a 4-year-old do in the middle of summer except for watch Pokemon? And so, yeah. Then the second time I broke a bone, I was being even more smart. Okay, so the second time I broke a bone was when I was playing football, because I used to play football, and so, it was like after practice, me and a few of my buddies, we were just roughhousing after practice, and so, like, we were just messing around, and then one of them pushed me down, and then, well, and so I ran to my dad. I was like, my dad was like, "What happened? What happened?" I was like, I wasn't even talking, and my dad was like, "What happened? Tell me what happened." I was like, "No, I'm okay. So we rushed to patient first, and so we get there, and then we, like, have to go in the back room, and then they're like, "So what happened?" And he was like, "He fell on his arm, and he won't talk." And I'm like, I can't move my arm. And then so, she was like, "Alright, yeah, you broke your collarbone." So I had to have my arm in a sling for like 2 months, and that was fun. So yeah. Then the next time I broke a bone, I was so smart. Okay, so the third time I broke a bone, it was my wrist. It was my right wrist. And so it was like the middle of school, and like, so my, like, elementary school, we had like a big black top, and there was like a little creek right there. And so one time a ball fell in the creek, and I was like, "Hey guys, I want to go grab the ball." I grabbed the ball, and then I slip, and then I hear my wrist go, and then, well, then boom, dumb monkey baby brain Alex broke his wrist. So I had to go to my nurse, and I was like, I can't move my wrist. And she was like, "You didn't break it, you probably just spined it." So my mom had to put some, like, wrap over it, like some, like, medical wrap, or like one of those things that, like, bodybuilders wear because, like, muscles are sore, I guess. So I had to wear that for a while. And then, well, my wrist kept on hurting, so I told my dad, "My wrist hurts." And then, well, went to emergency, and then we went to patient first, and they were like, yeah, you broke that. So I had to get my cast, and so while I went to the nurse that next day, I was like, "Yeah, so my wrist was broken," and this bitch had the nerve to say, you must have broke it some other way because it wasn't broken when you first did it. And I was like, I didn't backtie. I was like, yeah, I guess. But in my mind, I was like, bitch, you knew you was broken for the whole entire goddamn time, but you didn't want to fucking change it. Okay, so the last time I broke a bone was recently, last year. So my stepdad's parents, they own like a lake house, and at that lake house there's like a little swing set. So I was like playing on the swings and doing like what normal 5th graders do, getting as high as you can and then jumping off. Because like us 5th graders were smart, and even though I wasn't even in school, I still wanted to do it. So I did it, and I landed on my shoulder, and then I just hear, and then and then boom, dumb monkey baby brain Alex broke his collarbone again. And then we went to patient first, and we got there, and they were like, yeah, you broke your collarbone. I was like, oh no, did Sherlock? Good. And so I had to have my arm in a sling for another 2 months. But yeah, it sucked because I couldn't write and do anything for 2 months. And that's all the time I broke my bones. And I did sprain my ankle and sprain my wrist, but I'm just gonna say that quickly. I landed on my wrist improperly, and I landed on my ankle weirdly while skateboarding. And then boom, that's all the time little dumb baby brain Alex hurt himself. I've not broken a bone below the waist, which one of these days I'm gonna break my leg or something. But so that's all the times I've broken a bone. This is the longest video I've done recently. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.